So QoWatt listing happened on Monday and some people got burned, others are happy, some people made some profits, others are not so much. But we do have some charts and some statistics since then, so we'll deep dive on that, whether it was a failure or not, as some people say. Also, we have big news about Elrond Apes because they were acquisitioned by Morningstar Ventures, and we will discuss about whether it is a good or bad thing for the community, but numbers don't really lie about the community's response. Let's start. Okay, so as you can see, listing happened on Monday and QoWatt is now available on the Maiar DEX. Now, the listing price was $0.04 or 0.0011 eGold per QoWatt tokens. Whether this was a failure or not, I will let you decide on that, but I don't think so. To be honest, I also sold my QoWatt because I have them since February and I was expecting a dump because yeah, the market is not so good and people want to cash out a couple of Elrond which they have locked on QoWatt, and as everybody was expecting that QoWatt is gonna be a sell-off, everybody tried to get rid of it and maybe buy it back later. Now, as Hugo also mentioned many times before, since they are not a 100x project, meaning that they don't really rely on the hype, they want to create a big company out of QoWatt. That's why they already have chargers set in France, and that is why their most valuable asset in the system right now are the NFTs, because based on the NFTs you will get the passive income from the charging stations. Basically, people who charge their cars with the charging station, they pay with the credit cards, and depending what NFT you have, you will get some income from that. Obviously not all of them, but some percentage. We can review that as well, and we can calculate how much passive income you can get on one NFT. So investment versus income. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want that, and I'm happy to do that. Let's go forward. So the listing happened, and in the first couple of hours, maybe minutes, there was a big sell-off, and we can see that on the charts. Obviously, it seems that the price spiked to 0.06 almost, and from there it went down to 0.01. Now it is at 0.02. What that means? It means that if you sold at 0.04, however, I don't think that many people catched that wave, then you can buy twice as many QoWatt you had before for the same amount of eGold. Now, what is my prognosis? Let's say what I expect from the price prediction. Obviously, right now people are buying NFTs, they are spending QoWatts, and that I think that QoWatt is also being burned. Maybe I'm not 100% sure about that, but right now it seems that the price found a bottom. Now, this is only from the trading analysis, which doesn't mean too much in this state, for the simple reason that QoWatt is a very early stage project, meaning that not much information we have available on the chart. Therefore, I wouldn't rely on any support or resistance. There is no big community who are trading this asset for a long time. Therefore, the analysis doesn't really matter at this moment. Now, as I said before in my short, I think that was on Monday, yes, before the listing, as I see, QoWatt wants to reach the level when they are a cash positive company, meaning that they are making money from people charging their cars from their charging stations, and the real value will be the NFT, which will give you the passive income. Therefore, the QoWatt token is, let's say, half important. First, you want it to be important and you want it to have a higher price, because that is how your passive income will be paid to you. On the other hand, you don't want big fluctuations, because if you don't have high volatility, you only have a stable climb of the price, then your passive income from month to month will be continuous. And at the same time, you can also calculate for the future what you can expect, depending on the market, obviously. So it is very interesting to see that many people in the last 24 hours minted a lot of NFTs. As you can see, Hugo here posted that in the last 24 hours, the minting update is 87 people minted bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. So a total of 134 NFTs were minted. Therefore, it can be seen, let's say, by the 4,700,000 QoWatt spent, that people do understand that NFTs are more valuable at this project and they cannot expect 100x. It might happen, especially if the NFTs will bring a good passive income, but we need to wait for that, and it is very speculative, obviously. However, I think it is a good project. It's not a 101,000x at the listing project. It is something which is planned out for the long term, I think, to create some stable passive income both for the communities and for the team. That is my guess at this moment. And I want to mention that I was really surprised that they already placed the charging station. They are already in the concrete and I think they are ready to roll. So yeah, good job on that. And regarding the listing, well, it is what it is. I told you many times, be careful with the listing. Not that I'm blaming anyone who wants to make some quick cash, but listings are always a bit sketchy. There are pumps and dumps even without bots. And if I would need to highlight something very important, I think it would be the listing price, because as far as I remember, in the last pre-sale phase, the price of 1 QoWatt token was $0.05 and the listing was 0.04. So I don't think that's a very good one. I don't remember because I participated in phases 2 and 3. So I made some profit with my eGold, okay, not dollar profit. That is very important to remember, because back then the eGold was 200 and something dollars and now it's 50. But if you want eGold and you want to stake it, then yeah, probably you came out with profit if you participated in the first 4 or 5 pre-sales. Now, if I don't remember this correctly, please let me know in the comments, but I do think that the last pre-sale price was 10 cents more expensive than the listing price, which is not very cool, to be honest. But yeah, let me know in the comments if I'm mistaken. Next order of the day. I don't know if you have seen, but Elrond Apes has been acquired by Morningstar Ventures. Now, most of you know that I am with Morningstar Ventures because we are doing this MSV and eGold podcast, and some other stuff are coming up as well, which I will share later. Elrond Apes were acquired by Morningstar Ventures, and there is a lot of questions whether this is a good or bad. Now, I had a problem with Elrond Apes before I reviewed them. I think when they were just before minting, and I said the only thing which I don't like with this project is that they're not too transparent. You couldn't see who are on the team, only a name and an Elrond Ape as their avatar. We just couldn't find much other than the design is out of its league. And since I had the podcast with Carl Thomas, who is the CEO of Elrond Apes, and I know the Morningstar Ventures personally, I can say that there will be a very good development for this project. It's not gonna remain only an NFT project, and I think the community will only benefit from this deal. Let me know in the comments what you think. I saw a very positive feedback from the community regarding this acquisition or this new partnership, but I'm very keen to hear what you think. This was all for today. Hit the big red button which says subscribe, and maybe the like button or the dislike button twice, as you wish. Take care.